Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here, and this is not a Let's Play video. This is something very different, very spur of the moment, but something that has been building up over many weeks. Many weeks indeed. I'm going to talk to you today about marketing emails, and specifically the marketing emails from one particular company. A company that I'm not going to mention the name of here, because I don't think they deserve that kind of publicity. I don't think they deserve their name to be said here, because that's exactly what they want. So, I get a lot of marketing emails. It's something that started off as a slow trickle, and over the years has become a near deluge of emails from companies all over the place asking me to do stuff. Oftentimes, it's companies wanting me to do content on a game, be it a game that's upcoming, or a game that's just come out, and they want me to basically advertise it. And most of the time, they are games I am not interested in the slightest. And generally, I do not do those kinds of videos, because I have more than enough content to do with the Let's Plays and the streams that I have. There have been a couple of times where I have done content like that, and those were very special cases. And why were they special cases? Because in those instances, the people in question actually did market research to find out if I was a good fit for their content. And I will tell you that those two companies were the people that made Gibbous and the people that made Lord Winklebottom Investigates. Both of them showed that they knew that I enjoyed point-and-click adventure games, could cite examples of point-and-click adventure games that I'd played that they enjoyed watching my videos of, and they pointed me in the direction of freely available public demos to make content on their game, their upcoming games. And I did, because I looked at the stuff, and it was clear that it was a good fit for me, and they'd clearly done their homework, and I decided to do that. No money exchanged hands in either instance. I did say in both instances. Oh, Owlsguard is another example. Beyond the Edge of Owlsguard, a recent example of another game. All of them are point-and-click adventure games, as a note. That is a curious thing connecting them all. But either way, all three of those instances, they knew that I was interested in what they were offering to me, and all three instances, they were freely available public demos, and I really enjoyed making that stuff, and I would gladly work with them again on other games. Most of the emails, however, are not like that. Most of them are just mail merge, sent out en masse. There's no personalization. Sometimes there's incorrect personalization. I've received emails addressed to somebody else. I've received emails where the code to put my name in has broken, and it's very clear that they should have looked at it before they sent it out, but they didn't care, so they sent it out. And these emails I just glance over, and then I promptly ignore, because I'm way too busy most of the time, and most of the things they have in there do not interest me in the least. Now, most of those games I only get one email. Sometimes I'll get a follow-up one, saying like, hey, did you get the last one? And I'll ignore it. And occasionally I'll get another one saying, oh, it's out now, do you want to look at it? And again, I'll ignore it. And for those people, me ignoring the email and not responding is a great indication that I'm not interested. Like, occasionally I do get an email saying, did you get the last one? If you don't respond, I'll take it that you're not interested. And I don't respond, because if I responded to every single one of these emails, I would have a good 40-50 minutes every day taken up by this. Then I get emails entirely unrelated to what I do. I get emails wanting me to push all kinds of products, from like VPN services to random merchandise all over the place, car parts for one of them, and just loads of things that are not at all a fit for my channel. At all. Not even slightly. And again, they suffer from the same things of no, like, research into if I'm interested in it, and no personalization, and no effort to show that they've actually done their homework. Generally, they are just the same as the other emails, but they're even worse of a fit. Then, of course, you get the emails that are blatantly trying to scam you. Emails that often have a very similar structure, but poor grammar, and that is actually a thing, by the way. They will intentionally put poor grammar in quite a lot of the emails so that people who would easily see that it is a scam are weeded out. But that's besides the point. They are often sent, apparently from the same person, but they never are. You just hover over the email address and it's always someone different. And I have had some amusing ones of those. Ones where they've gone, it's me, Fred Manager. And it's like, oh, your surname is Manager, is it? It's not. Your mail merge has gone wrong. But I completely ignore those, much like all the other ones. And then we had the one from a while ago where somebody claimed that my fans were eager to see my fake eyelash tutorial videos. Apparently, they knew that this is what my fans wanted. They'd sent 3 emails, each one increasingly making these bold claims, these lies, because that's exactly what they were. They were lies, because my fans didn't want to see me make false eyelash tutorial videos. If anything, they now occasionally mention it as a joke on my Discord, but yeah, I've never said that I've wanted to do this, and I have no plans to ever do this, and why would I, somebody who does Let's Plays and Twitch streams and now writes books as an author, why would I want to do that? Also, why would I want to do that as a person who doesn't reveal their face? I don't know. But clearly they thought I did. Actually, they didn't. They just lied and hoped that I would respond to them and take them up on their offer that, no, not going to happen. But I've not got to the point of this video, and that is this company, who have constantly sent me emails from late June. Now, most people will send, as I say, 1, or maybe 2. I had one company that sent me 4 in a chain. No, actually, no, it was 5. They sent 5, and increasingly, got a little more and more fervent and demanding that I should respond to them, but in the end, they took the hint and decided no. Then, on, the cusp of the end of June, I got an email from a company. They want to sponsor Kikoskia. Okay. And I've been killing it on my channel lately. Have I? They are huge fans of my channel. Note, they've not said what my channel is or what it does, because they don't know, because they haven't checked. And they'd like to work on advertising their product. Again, I'm not going to tell you their product, I'm not going to tell you their company. I'll merely say that their product generally hinges on using fear, insecurities, and conspiracy theory level false information to sell a vastly overpriced product. So, not a good fit for me, shall we say. They were like, hey, we'll totally do all sorts of the stuff on our end, and we feel that your audience and such will love our stuff, and I'm like, no. No. I'm not going to do this, so I ignored it. Then, a couple days later, nearly a week later actually, got another email from them. Okay, so we got up to the 2 email point. And they're like, some of their people are earning huge amounts of money from this. And it's like, yeah, it's true. And it's like, okay, maybe one of them does. But you know what? I wouldn't. I wouldn't earn that money. Also, there's nothing to substantiate your claim here. You could just be lying. And I'm not going to put my name to your product. How can you earn money and help your audience? It's like, just do this thing and put your name to our product that you don't like. We'll do everything. All you have to do is do the promotion. No. There's lots of exclamation marks and question marks here. And it's like, click here. No. It started right away. No, I'm not going to do this. Also, each of these emails is sent from exactly the same email address. I would have ignored them if they were all from different things, because it's obvious that they're not all linked, but no, always the same address, always the same person. So, a second email was from the end of June. Then we go into the beginnings of July, and we get another email. And it's them again, hooray. Let me ask you something, could you use an extra big amount of money in passive income? They always use the word passive, so that they can try and make it out to be easy. Because, they want to hook people in who are lured in by the idea of easy money that they don't have to put effort in. You may have seen, YouTube adverts with much the same, where they're like, I earn X amount of money every week from this thing that I set up in 5 minutes. You know what that thing you set up in 5 minutes was? It was a video where you said that you did this and you pretend to send out courses that will make you money, and it's not gonna make you money. It'll make them money, but it won't make you money. Because if it did make everyone money guaranteed, everyone would be doing it. And everyone would have infinite money. But of course they don't, because that's not true. Either way, again, they reiterate that they'll handle everything. You will make money every month, like clockwork, and my audience will love me because I'm pushing this product they don't care about. And to be fair, the link that they have here is exactly the same as the last link, so it's the same link. You're going to love partnering with us, and your audience will too. No, they won't. So we ignore that. And then, nearly another week later, we get another email. This is when it takes a turn, because up until this point, all the emails have been, full paragraphs and well-structured sentences, and then we get this one. Hey Kikoskia, why did you skip our meeting? Okay, that one got me curious. Then it's, hey Kikoskia, space, exclamation mark, comma. How come you missed our call the other day? What call? This is when we get to the lies. It took the fourth email, but we've got to the lies now, because I didn't have a meeting with you. I didn't have a meeting with you because I haven't responded to a single email you sent. Now, they are putting this here in the hopes that I will respond to them, either in the, I didn't set up a meeting with you, thus starting a discourse, or preying on people's lack of memory of this and going, I must have set up a meeting and didn't do it. I'll just respond to them and get it going. But no, I didn't set up a meeting with you. You're lying. And now, we not only have the fact that this company is definitely not a fit for me, and I don't agree with what they're doing in terms of how they market it, but now they're liars. So, definitely two massive red flags, along with the third red flag of this is the fourth email over nearly 4 weeks. It's like, do I have questions? Please feel free to reach out. No, I won't. They have, again, 6 figures per month partners. It's like, no, I don't think they do. Now, it was at this point that I started talking about this on Twitter. I didn't mention the company name again. I just started taking little snippets of the emails and pointing out that they're not doing any research here on me at all. And that they're lying. Like, the lies are worse. But at this point, they have a Twitter presence. At this point, their marketing team, who apparently are so adamant that I should work with them, should have checked my Twitter at some point and seen a part of the email and me talking about how they're lying and how I have no interest in working with them and how this is terrible marketing, and they should have gone, this person doesn't want to work with us. We should stop. We should focus our attention away to somebody else. Now, some people will say, yes, they're just sending mail-merged messages at this point. They're still sending them, hoping that you'll respond. It's like, maybe, but it gets worse. The messages get worse. Like, the link is here again. Set up a time to talk to us here, or simply respond with questions. No, we'll not do that. Then, we get this email. Are you ignoring me, Kikoskia? Space, question mark, question mark, question mark. Yes! Yes, I am! It took you this long to realize that I'm ignoring you. Or so you think. Like, I can only try so much to help you make money. No, you're not trying to help me make money. You're trying to help you make money through your scheme that I'm probably going to earn peanuts from, and you're going to earn tons of money from. It's like, it's all just like, I can only try for so long. Well, you're going to keep trying. You're going to keep trying. So, this is after the lies. This is, like, again, nearly another week afterwards. But, and they're adamant that my fans will love what they have, and this is a fabulous opportunity for me to take advantage of it and set up the thing, and they'll handle everything, including the marketing, which I've seen is awful. All I have to do is promote it, and again, the link is there. We will talk to you soon is here. It's like, really? Will you? Not hope to talk to you soon, and we will talk to you soon. That has a certainty and almost a level of threat. But of course there's no threat, because they clearly aren't paying any attention to me, because I think I mentioned this email again on my Twitter. So this is the second time I've mentioned them. Or maybe the third, I don't know. But I've started mentioning them regularly when they popped up. Then, another 5 days from then, clearly they haven't took the hint that I'm ignoring them, even though they've apparently realized that I'm ignoring them, and they've sent another email. It's me again. Let me ask you something. No, don't ask me. Give up. At this point, every other person that has sent me emails asking me to cover their stuff has given up. Oh, and I might note, none of these have been in a chain, by the way. Normally, if they want to get your attention, they'll send an email, and it'll be a response to their own email, and there'll be a chain. No, these are all individual emails sent from the same email address, from the same person, to me. Maybe they're doing that so that they hope that I will think it's an entirely new thing, but no, it always has the exact same sender name, and always the same logo, so I know it's them every time. Like, the setup is painless. They handle everything. You'll make they repeat some of this. This is a very similar email to one that we've had earlier. Very similar. Although apparently they want me to take care this time. Fair enough. Then the next email. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is email 7. This email is at the end, near the end of July. It has no subject. It has no subject. So at this point, we have gone from emails that are trying to entice me or /lying, or both, with multiple paragraphs, to a no-subject email with one line. Hey, this is such and such. I didn't get a response from my last email. You didn't get a response to any of the emails, let alone the last one. Is there a number I can call you at? No. No, there isn't, and I'm very glad that there is no number anywhere that you can call me at, because I would not want to be called by you. Also, let's ignore the fact that not only is there a Twitter that they can contact me on, and a YouTube that they can contact me on, but a Discord that they can contact me on as well. They can contact me there, but they have not done any of this. They have instead sent emails. Multiple of them, over many weeks, that have all been ignored, and apparently this means, dig your heels in, we're gonna keep going. Like, at this point, we're getting to, like, anime protagonist sort of resistance. Thinking, if I just keep trying, I'll be able to break through and save the day. No. No, you are not the main character of this story. You are extra 7 in the background. You don't have any power here. You're not the hero. You can't do this, no matter how many times you try, and yet you're still trying. So there's also no take care or regards or we will talk soon. There's just the name. Then, 4 days later, at the end of the month, we get another email. No subject again. Hey, it's such and such. I deleted my emails. Can you resend me your number so I can reach out? Thanks, no full stop. And then the name. Hey, guess what? I didn't send you my number to begin with. So, you may have deleted your emails, which I highly doubt, I might add, because that would be extremely dumb. But I didn't send you my number. Just like I didn't arrange a meeting with you. There is no number for me to resend because I didn't give it to you in the first place, but there we go. Also, as I might note, my name has not been in any of these right now. But you can tell these are personally written. Even if previous ones were like mail merch ones, these are written on the spur of the moment. You can tell there are telltale signs to show that a human sent them. And they're not great emails. If I receive this email, like I received an email once that was like, hey, I have a business opportunity. Can I consider talking to you about it? And I'm like, yes, you can consider talking to me about it, I thought. But I'm not going to tell you that. And then I never heard from them again. But that's an aside. So they've sent me this email now. Then we're up to the penultimate email. This one was sent like 5 days or so later. This has a title. Send phone number, in a hash sign. I lost it, please. Please reply with your phone number. I didn't get your last reply. Thanks. Again, I didn't send you a reply, and I have not sent you my phone number. I haven't sent it to you. Why would I send you my phone number? Of all the things to send you, at this point, when you have shown that you're willing to lie, and all these other things, why would I send you my number? At this point, some people have been saying you should just get them for harassing you, and it's like, well, it doesn't bother me. I don't know if they're just doing it thinking I genuinely will give up and contact them, but oh my, they do not know how little I care about their product and how much I have no intention of doing it, because I have a thing where if somebody will keep pestering me about this, I will now stubbornly start not wanting to do it just to spite them. And at this point, I mean, long before this point, I decided I was never going to work with them, basically the first email. But by the time you get to email 9, oh my word, if they have a marketing team, which I highly hope that they don't, because if they do, this is some of the worst marketing I've ever seen. 9 emails? Over like 6 weeks? Why? Give up. Focus on somebody else. Anyone else. But no. They continue to doggedly send emails. They continue to doggedly lie. They continue to doggedly not pay attention to my Twitter, where I'm talking about the fact that these emails exist and that they have terrible marketing. This is the next level for me of dogged persistence combined with utter blind lack of knowledge of anything I do. Because then there's another email, the last email, the one I received yesterday. This one got sent in the evening, so I was streaming at the time. Kikoskia, hey, they finally saying my name again in the title. Hey, Kikoskia, did you consider our offer? Why is this email 10? Why isn't this email 2? But no, nearly 2 months later, we have got to what would normally be a company's second email. And again, we get back to kindest regards. So we have started with well-polished, if entirely uninteresting emails, and then went into lies, and then into no-subject, single-line, error-laden messes that have more lies. I mean, this is only one line, not including the kind regards and the name and, like, the thing of the company. But we're sort of going back up. But I still don't care. I still don't care about this company. I don't care about anything this company wants. I am never going to work with them. I was never going to work with them to begin with, but now I super never want to work with them. Ever. Like, if they were the last company that I could make a collaborative partnership with, ever, I still would not work with them, because they are awful. I'll tell you what, I've had some really prolific and really terrible, like, mobile game companies email me about their stuff, and they sent less emails than these people. And I have mentioned this company's name to a few people, and you know what? No one has heard of them. No one has heard of them. And as far as my video here is concerned, that's how it's going to stay. Because again, I reiterate, I'm not going to tell you who this company is, and that's for 2 reasons. The first reason is because I don't want you to go to their channel and harass them. Because they may be sending me tons of emails that are full of lies, but I don't want you to talk to them like that. Secondly, I don't want to give them the free advertising. I don't want you to go over to their website or their Twitter, even as a joke, and look at their stuff. No, they don't deserve that. They don't even deserve that. So I'm not going to give them that. I'm not going to mention who they are. But I am going to tell you that their marketing is awful. It's horrendous. And somebody said to me, you should have like a background music, and you should have a like slides and everything. I'm like, no, they don't deserve this level of effort. They don't deserve it. Because they've not put in even the slightest bit of effort to do any marketing on me. And if I am interested in their stuff, they haven't put any effort into determining if I'm talking about them on my Twitter. They have put effort into lying, though. They have put effort into loads of lying. And so, I'm going to give them the effort back. We have a picture of the avatar here, escaping the clutches of the Guardian. You can pretend that the avatar's me and the Guardian is their company. But that presumes that the Guardian there has any chance of catching me, because they don't. So, I know they're never going to watch this video. I know they're never going to check it out. I know that none of the marketing people who just spam out emails that I have no interest in are going to check this out. But I'm going to say it here. If you actually want to do marketing, if you actually want to do a good job of it, do some research. Look at my channel, look at my Twitter, look at what I do, look at what my hobbies are, look at what I like, look at what you've made, or what you're offering, and see from that whether I am a good fit. Because if I'm not a good fit, save your email. Give it to someone else. Find somebody else who will actually do it. Yeah, I know you could just spam out 1,000 emails, but why not put the effort in and show the person that you sending the email to that you actually care? And they'll be more interested in looking at your stuff, and they'll be more interested in maybe working with you. Because the people who have Beyond the Edge of Owlsguard, Gibbous, Lord Winklebottom Investigates, I did videos on their stuff, and I enjoyed doing those videos. And I know that some people went and backed the games because of it, or bought the games later. I get some people asking me when I'm going to record Let's Plays of some of them. And that's a good sign. That's a sign that marketing has worked. But that is a handful of successful attempts in a storm of failures, because they're not aimed at me. There's no effort put into finding out if it's actually a fit. And in this case, there's lies, there's deceit, and there's just a dogged determination to keep going in the hopes that I'll give up, but I won't. So, company that I'm not going to say my name of, I'm not going to work with you. I'm never going to work with you. Ever. I would tell you to give up, but at this point I know you're committed, and I'm morbidly curious to see where the rabbit hole goes and how deep it will descend. So, I expect another email in 5 days. I expect more emails over many days, but let me tell you, the answer, not that you'll ever see it, because I'm not going to respond via email, and you're not going to read my Twitter, and you're not going to watch this video, is no. It is no, and it will always be no. Because we're not a good fit. We will never be a good fit. But you refuse to see that, and so you waste your time on me. But hey, if you're wasting your time on me, at least you're not spending it on other people that you could be, pestering instead. 'Cause I don't mind. I don't mind. And so, when we come back, folks, hopefully I won't have to do another one of these in another 7 weeks when they've sent me 10 more messages. But knowing me, and knowing them, I probably will. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.